pleased at the announcement that bin Laden and the threat of bin Laden has been eliminated. It's a relief, I think, for a lot of people. It's a day that a lot of people have been waiting for, and I think it's a big relief. We need to remember that bin Laden and al-Qaeda have never represented Muslims, including Muslim Americans, and that al-Qaeda is responsible for the death of thousands and thousands of Muslims around the world. So he's not somebody that was loved by the Muslim population across the world. I'm sure pockets here, small pockets here and there, but by the overall population, no. And as we've seen over the last several months with the revolutions, across the Middle East, the people there are fighting and losing their lives fighting for democracy in their own countries. So bin Laden and al-Qaeda and his way are not something that people valued or wanted in their own countries. And we certainly don't want it here. So he's not someone who was loved by the Muslim population in general, for sure. Having that goal of eliminating that threat has been around for so long, it takes a little while to get used to the idea that, we don't have to deal with that anymore. He wasn't a one-man show, and there are those who are going to want to avenge his death, I'm sure. Just took a minute to kind of let that sink in, to realize that, wow, he's really gone. And then hearing that he was buried at sea kind of was disappointing, because I think that's going to fuel a lot of rumors that he's not really dead. They're just saying he's dead and that kind of thing. I'm concerned that that's what some people will say, that they'd want to see the body, in other words. So I hope that there will be pictures that will come out. Our government is also telling us that this operation was accomplished with the cooperation of the Pakistanis. And so I'd like to hear more about that. For everybody to realize that it was with, if that's the case, that it was with Muslim cooperation that bin Laden was found and eliminated.